Well, we got the dogs here playing, but welcome back to another Foldem Outdoors video. Today we're going over Cristian's new semi-automatic shotgun. Freaking dogs are fighting over there. So Cristian, tell us more.
All right, so it's a Franchi Affinity 3. It's an inertia-driven semi-automatic. It shoots 2 1/4 and 3-inch shells. It's wood grain with a matte black finish on the barrel. It's been a pretty good gun so far. I've only owned it for about 2.5 months right now. It's still new to me. I got it half off because it had a scratch in the stock right about here. The gun's originally $1,200 bucks, but I got it for about $585, about $600 after tax. So I got a pretty good deal on it. It shoots and runs pretty good for the price. It cycles really smooth compared to Hayden's Stoker.
I will not agree to that, but Cristian's gun is a 2 3/4 to 3-inch gun, which is all you need here. I shoot 3 1/2 because I'm special, I guess, but Cristian shoots 3-inch 2-shot because here in Kansas we shoot a lot of lessers, and that's really all you need. And it's a really versatile gun. One thing I like about it is
really light.
It's really light compared to my Stoker, and it's really smooth too. Like you said, this is made by Benelli, so it's basically a cheaper version of a Benelli. If you're looking at a Benelli, I almost want to say get this Franchi because it's cheaper.
But exact same insides and everything as Benelli, but except for the Franchi name. That's about it.
So, and you save a ton of money. And what I like about this gun is it's so light, like Cristian said, this can also be an upland gun any day of the week. Pheasant, quail, chucker if you do that, but we do a lot of that too. And I don't bring my Stoker to doing that because that thing is way too heavy, and I'm not gonna do that I'm not gonna use my Stoker M3500 for upland hunting. And this, I'd take that any day of the week.
It's light, it's easy to get up there, it's really smooth to the shoulder and everything. It cycles really good for the gun, and I've liked it so far. Like I said, I only owned it about 2.5 months, but the only thing I've shot is clay pigeons and dove with it, and it's done its job. So.
For those of you that are going to say, oh, it doesn't have this Max 5 camo pattern on the gun, it's going to be inside a blind, okay? And they're not going to be seeing it. So, and that's a little tip. If you're a new waterfowl hunter and you're going to go buy a blind, you don't need camouflage clothing. You just need dark colored clothing because chances are they're not going to see you inside the blind. And you can ask just about any hunter that, no matter what they hunt.
And also, if you don't buy the camo, it's like $200 cheaper.
And for the same exact gun.
Yeah.
So this gun, I feel like can stand the test of time, especially when you clean it. Like me and Cristian said, we're hard on our stuff. Like we do not slaughter decoy bags. Like we don't have time for that, and it's way too cold. And we're gonna get stuff that holds up to the test. And we might put a sock over a gun at most, but it'll hold up to the test. And if you clean your gun and keep it properly, nice and collected, it'll stand the test of time.
Like Hayden said, if you keep your gun really clean, it's going to last. We both clean our guns pretty well out there every time we shoot it and all that. But I've liked it, and the thing I like about the Franchi is it comes with 4 chokes from the factory. And the chokes, this affects the shot pattern for what you're hunting that day. And it came with 2 non-steel chokes, full and modified, and it came with steel and lead, full and modified chokes. So then, as you know, there's 2 different types of shells, well 3, but you got the tungsten and you got the steel, which is like when you're hunting water. And then you can shoot lead when you're not hunting water and stuff like that because, you know, Kansas and all the other states don't want you to give the fish lead poisoning.
But that's just a rule. Ammo is really hard to find now, and you can only find steel, and it's stupid expensive.
Very expensive.
But if it was up to me, don't get tungsten. If you do everything right and you line your shots up, you can knock down birds. And one thing about me and Cristian is we own dogs. Like at the beginning of the video, they were over there wrestling. I got a newcomer, which I thought just ran behind us, but Miley's over there, and I can call her up. But they go and get our birds. We do not have to go out there 80 yards to get our birds. So our object is to knock down the birds. And if if we're not knocking down the birds, then that's a problem. So tungsten isn't a real big deal for us because most of the people that shoot tungsten are either guides or they're saying, oh, I want my bird stone dead. Well, guess what? You're still gonna wound the bird half the time, even with tungsten, and the other half the time, it's probably funner for the dog anyway, and with the duck moving around, it's easier for the dog to find a live duck. I know that sounds wrong, but if you really care about your game and care about finding it, if it's just wounded and crippled, the dog's gonna pick it up faster and you're gonna find it faster, and that's better for Mother Nature.
And as hunting season comes on, you'll see more of this gun. We'll probably up and hunt with it, and we'll do some waterfowl hunting with it to see how it handles the cold mornings and the rainy days. But I think it'll work just fine as is. It's a really good gun, has good reviews, and I'll give it my review at the end of the season. But I like it so far. It's a pretty good gun.
So, like Cristian said, we'll do an after season review on this. Like we said, we'll do an after season review on the dive bomb decoys, and put in the comments what guns you use and what kind of chokes you guys like to use. We don't go out and we don't buy fancy chokes, because guess what? You just spent all this money on a gun. Why spend more money on a choke? Why spend more money on a case? You got that gun. It better stand the test of time because guns are expensive.
Yes, they are.